The year was 1917. The world had already been at war for 3 long years, and the trenches stretched across Europe like scars upon the land. In those muddy lines, young men learned the meaning of fear, friendship, and sacrifice. Among them was Private James Miller, a 20-year-old farm boy from Ohio who had never set foot outside his hometown before boarding a ship to France. James carried with him one small treasure, a leather-bound notebook. It was in that notebook that he wrote letters home to his mother, his father, and his younger sister, Mary. Every word he penned was an attempt to bridge the distance between the cold, damp trenches of France and the warm, quiet fields of home. Letter 1. The Arrival. Dear Mother, we have arrived in France. The land is green, though scarred by shells. The air smells of smoke and mud, and the ground trembles with distant thunder that is not of storms, but of cannons. I have made friends already, Tom from New York and William from Kansas. They are good men, and we keep each other's spirits up. I miss your cooking and the sound of Mary's laughter. Tell Father I will make him proud. Your loving son, James. Life in the trenches. The days that followed were long and weary. The trenches were narrow ditches filled with mud and rats. Rain turned the ground into pools of filth, and soldiers slept with their boots on, rifles within reach. Shells whistled overhead, and every moment could be their last. Yet, even in the darkness, there was light. Soldiers shared stories, sang songs, and celebrated Christmas with candles and carols, even as gunfire echoed in the distance. Friendship became their shield, and laughter became their weapon against despair. Letter 2. The Reality. Dearest family, the war is not what we imagined. It is not gallant or glorious. It is hunger, mud, and the cries of the wounded. I have seen men fall and not rise again. Yet I have also seen courage greater than any book could describe. Tom saved a man last week, pulling him back from no man's land under heavy fire. Do not worry for me, Mother. I carry your prayers in my heart. I dream of home each night, and it keeps me strong. Love, James. The Battle. In April 1918, James and his unit were ordered to attack across a stretch of barren ground known as No Man's Land. The air filled with smoke, and the ground shook with explosions. James gripped his rifle, whispering a prayer as he ran forward. Around him, men fell, but the line pushed on. Bullets tore through the air, and in the chaos, James saw William collapse. Without hesitation, James dragged him toward cover, his uniform soaked with mud and blood. They reached the trench, but James had been struck in the side. Letter 3. The Final Words. A nurse found James's notebook in the field hospital. With trembling hands, James had written his last letter, though he knew it might never reach home. My dearest Mother, Father, and Mary, if this letter finds you, know that I have fought bravely, not for glory, but for the hope of peace. I think of our farm, the smell of fresh bread, and the sound of church bells on Sunday morning. That memory carries me even here, on foreign soil. Tell Mary to keep smiling, for her laughter is stronger than any cannon. Tell Father I did my duty as he taught me, with honor and courage. And Mother, do not weep long for me. The world will heal, though it may take time. May this war end soon, and may no mother have to lose another son. With all my love, James. Weeks later, the Miller family received James's notebook, returned with his belongings. They read his words by lamplight, their tears falling on the worn pages. Though their hearts were heavy, they felt pride in the young man who had carried their love across an ocean and into the heart of battle. James Miller's name was carved onto a memorial stone, alongside thousands of others who gave their lives. But for his family, his true memorial was his letters, proof that even in the darkest of times, hope and love endure. War is not about generals, maps, or victories. It is about ordinary people caught in extraordinary circumstances. James's letters remind us that behind every uniform is a son, a brother, a friend. His story, like countless others, teaches us that peace is the greatest victory mankind can achieve.